Hey, Gems. They must not know the girl is back. Now, I'm not all the way back. I'm not all the way back, but I still remember that y'all need to hit my like button. Y'all need to hype it up if you like. And we got to get in here and talk some smack because listen, I've been laying up in my bed. My surgery was a success. Thank you for all the prayers. Thank you for all the people who reached out to me every day. Bridget, thank you so much. You reached out to me. Thank y'all very much. I got a new computer. Nisi set this computer up, so I don't know how I look until I look at this playback. Hey, Juanita. Hey, Gwen. Hey, Janice. Hey, NEM. How are you? And I pray you that you got some peace because I know your baby boy's gone. Hey, lovely. Listen, I still got them stitches up there in my stomach, but I did some things that I know that it was a success. I do go back for my follow up on the 31st at 11:15. They're gonna tell me I'm all right, y'all. I've been wanting to do a dance video, so after this video, I'm gonna slap 2 dance videos in my shorts. Now, let me tell y'all what's been going on, baby. When I announced that I was going out because of my surgery, some people mass struck my page for nudity. Mass struck my page. Hold on, let me turn on this light. Man, y'all know good and well I ain't doing no nudity up here. You gotta pay to play, honey. If you gonna see this sexy 60-year-old body, you gonna have to pay to play. This is not no freebie. You don't even get a glimpse of the freebie. You gotta pay and take your chances, okay? Thank you. I've been drinking plenty of water. I've been laying in the bed. I've been watching everything that's going on. Nolan, Xavier Wells. We need to stay in that, stay on that. But like I told y'all, pay attention. Hi, Ira. On the weekend is when they passing these crazy laws, and then we get it by Tuesday or Wednesday. But there are some things where they are talking about every extra dollar should be taken away from seniors and Social Security to go back into the government. Baby, it has been some. Y'all know Lindsay. Lindsay messed up, and I'm gonna tell you how Lindsay messed up, and I'm a true believer. Boy did not pass away in these United States, okay? I don't believe that because Russia told America, Trump and all his cronies, don't mess around and go over there to Ukraine. And Lindsay decided to say, hey, I'm going to do what I want to do when I want to do it. And then after that, the United States made up an excuse why Lindsay is in hell because you know he didn't go to heaven. I want to also tell y'all that we need to be paying attention to Mississippi, Alabama, and Tennessee. It seems to be some tragic things going on there, but it's nothing tragic with the men. While we be distracted by foolishness, um, they taking out so many of our children. And I want to share a little bit of news with y'all today. Nolan Xavier Wells, I'm starting to piece together that that judge and her child got a lot to do with this, but TMZ is trying to deter us somewhere that it might be an accident that happened to Nolan Wells. Y'all, black folks are being attacked on every level. Men, now y'all see my screen keep blinking out, and I don't know why. I don't know why, but I'm going to tell you, we need to do things together. We need to know that the Black Boule have put people in our aura to do the mission. And I don't know why these black people feel they're going to be saved trying to turn us to believe that they're not trying to put us back in slavery. Us, meaning my ancestor had to pick cotton, maybe, then I am from that. I'm a hustler. Well, these people, American blacks, built America. Africans built America. And this is what we need to never forget. Hey, Renee, they're doing some financial stuff where people are not going to be able to afford a house. Even if you pay your whole house off, you still owe on that. With a zero balance to a mortgage company, you still owe on that house because, honey, they're going to make you pay them taxes. And there's taxes on the taxes. I've been laying up in bed saying, what I'm going to come back and talk about. Baby, I got some housewives. You know Dr. Gregory and Sweet Piss. I call her Sweet Piss. I know her name's Sweet Tea. They ain't working out down there. Hey, Shana, na, 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 na. Y'all, I'm going to bring Shauna up because there is something that we need to share with y'all. And I didn't want to do it alone. I wanted Shauna here to share this with me. Hold on, because this is a new computer now. I know it can't be any different than hey, Deshonda. Okay, wait a minute. Hit this. V. Okay, hit the word paste. Oh Lord, it ain't working. Wait a minute. Maybe I have to go on my other computer because I got both of them sitting here in case this one ain't doing what I needed to do. Okay, this says copy. All right. Then I need to come down here and put here. Oh, it didn't do it. Okay, hold on. Let me go on my other computer and put this up here so I can copy. Y'all, I'm glad that you're doing it. Thank you. Going on. It's something going on because I keep blinking out, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see me blinking out, but I don't know why. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. What is going on here? Y'all, hold on. Give me just 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. I might get off for this computer and transfer over to my other one because it's something blinking out here. And I was telling Nisi, well, we need to fix whatever this is because it's going crazy. Hold on. Let me get on my StreamYard on my other computer. It's right here. Let me enter here. Did some new things. Oh, they did some. Hold on. I'm adding just. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me get in here first. Let me log off on this. Oh no. Let's see. This should have stopped it. No. Oh my God. Why do I got two echoes? That's because I got two screens on. But wait a minute. All right. Shauna, come up on that. Okay. I'ma see. Can I get? Can y'all hear me? Deshonda, you can come up. Hey, Jacqueline. Find out why my computer keep jumping, but she get up here. Okay, add to stage. All right, now I got you. I don't know if this Shonda want to come up. Hey, Camarelli, girl, you be on fire. I be over there. Y'all follow Camarel because Camarel be dead on every topic. I can't keep up with her. And I was, thank you for giving me some jewels. That's the first time I ever got jewels. So I don't know what that is. But this is Shana na na na, and what we wanted to tell everyone. I'm gonna let Shauna tell you because Shauna has been in direct contact. Another thing before we go, the great spells the T. Please go like and subscribe to her shorts. I mean, she be on point, okay? Y'all, we got two great commentary content creators over here, the great spells the T and Camarel. Camarel, what's going on?
You were glitching.
Shauna,
Can you hear me?
I know. Yeah, go ahead.
Good afternoon, everybody. Hi, how are you all doing? Unfortunately, I am here to deliver some not so good news. Bree, our Miss Bree for me, Miss I got it from Bree, our girl that made our tumblers and get up here and talk her shit like we always do. She passed away. She lost her battle with pancreatic cancer. When we were posting about the GoFundMe, she was in the middle of her battle. But unfortunately, she passed away yesterday, so she did lose her battle with pancreatic cancer. She does have three children, one of whom is still a minor, and they are still collecting monies on her GoFundMe, mainly now for her funeral services as well as to continue to take care of him. But unfortunately, uh, Bree, Caramel, Bree, she was known as it would be Miss Bree for me. I got it from Bree. She's the one that made Marcella's that cup that Marcella has. Marcella has a few. I have quite a few as well. I'm actually out and I'm not here. I'm not home to have anything to show you all the things that she made. But she was our girl. She made us shirts and all the things, and she used to be up here giving everybody the business. But unfortunately, she lost her battle with pancreatic cancer, and she's no longer with us. So I don't
Yeah,
know if
Bree was struggling for some times, and Shauna often was in contact with her. She also, I'm gonna show y'all, she made this cup right here. She made this cup. She made a lot of cups and t-shirts for people. She made my t-shirt to go to different events. She left here three children. It says two, but I guess I don't know why they count that, but it was three. And one of the children are in high school. This is his first year of high school. And, she when she was going through pancreatic cancer, able to spend a month after she was already in the middle of what was going on. So she has lost her battle with pancreatic cancer. Y'all get yourselves checked because Bree is was not older than me. She's not older than me.
no, we were the same age. She was born in '78. She was, in the grand scheme of things, she was pretty young. Like
Fight
it's
and till the end these football games. She was traveling back. They do have a GoFundMe, and what I'm gonna do is post it, and I'm gonna post it in my community wall. I will. They need help burying her because at the end, the doctors told her they weren't going to treat her anymore because she was losing so much weight. I mean, drastically losing weight. But we're going to miss our mouth of the South. We're going to miss her dearly because, baby, when she got up there, she took you to church. And
Oh,
so, but I know that she got saved before she passed. hmm So I will be posting that. Y'all hit my like button. It's we've been losing some content creators all around. Like I don't know what is going on. Um, but it is quiet in the creek, okay?
I'm looking for
That
the
is my
link.
song. I don't know how to drop it. I would have to do it in my community, steal it from you and put it in my community tab.
I'll get it to Tanya. Give me a second.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, Tanya should know how to do it. Yeah. I want y'all to know that in the United States there's been a major outage of T-Mobile. So if your phone go out, but believe me, it is stretching beyond many states, and they got 17 states they announced today. 17 states that is under emergency. 17 states are now under. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 17 states are now under a federal emergency electricity order due to the stress on the power grid related to the current extreme heat. The U.S. Department of Energy has authorized additional power sources to prevent the Southern Power Pool, which serves 17 states. Officials point to soaring power demand due to the heat as well as AI data centers. Also, reduction in wind-generated electricity, imported electricity, and multiple plants are currently down. Cause of weather-related deaths in the United States. We've already seen it. Priority tree. Americans are being asked to conserve electricity. We're having to reroute power to prevent the amount of an entire state each year. We shouldn't be sacrificing power to our homes, hospitals, and schools so we can create AI slop. 17 states are not only are they conserving your electricity, some states are conserving water. Y'all, they're going to ask you to have your lights out every night by 10 electricity, but your refrigerator running. So anything that's plugged up, they want you to unplug it. And I'm
That's crazy.
with a plan. We got to come up with a Shauna. Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you. It keeps glitching for me, but I can hear you.
It keep glitching for me too.
I can hear you, but then it's like you're going in and out, and then you keep
Xavier
yeah you keep
Wells,
freezing.
because yeah, that isn't a distraction. So let me give you some gossip before I leave here. Baby Will Smith and Jada is finally over, y'all. No more this is breaking is entitled to half of Will's assets. Baby, the judge said, no, you're not. This is what the judge had to say about those plans of Jada's. He ruled against and told Jada, because of her past cheating, Will keeps all his assets. Imagine being married to Will Smith and you not walking away with a dime of his money. He gets to keep all his assets. Baby, it don't play to pay. Um, this again, I want to tell y'all this. Hold on. I want to tell y'all this.
The United States of America right now, impacting thousands of customers. My friend has T-Mobile, is stuck at the airport, had to give me a call so that I can come pick her up, given the fact that her T-Mobile just isn't working. And it's not just her. Thousands of customers know if it's happening to you, but just be aware that it is happening right now. As always, spread the word. Follow for more. There is a major T-Mobile outage happening.
Listen, I don't know what's going on with my internet. I don't know. But I want to come back and I really want to talk about some things. But we're going to talk about Sweet Tea one more time. Her and Gregory ain't working out. But before I log off on this, because I got to check my internet. I want y'all to hear this, please. And I want y'all to hear it loud and clear because this is the most important message I got for today.
Post for me to do. But 2 days ago, I was talking to a friend of mine. To completely destroy that. So the reason why he's put all these people in place at head of his Justice Department, intelligence, took down the cyber security, the cyber surveillance. He's trying to mess with the Defense Department, of course, by attacking Iran, unprovoked attacks on Venezuela. The reason he's doing, is the Treasury. It's allowing crypto into the government cycles. It's a displacement of wealth, private equity, buying property and homes, Bill Gates. All this stuff is intentional because they are going to completely. They want to make sure that you're sitting there marginalized and weak. Said this, I'm like, what's your sources? He speaks to high level. So that being said, what are we doing about it? What can we do about it outside of revolt? I really believe that's what the problem is. After that one Epstein video I did, it's like, what do I do? I'm not just going to sit here idle while I watch the country that I migrated to. The Patias are above him. The guys that are really.
It's a lot of things happening to a lot of people. And we're sitting here watching it in a clear view because it has not hit us today. If you just saying, "Dig, Nolan Wells, wow, this family, this black man, these people are being hung, and they're saying they committed suicide." They are attacking our black youth. Our black men are frustrated, and the domestic violence have soared. What are we gonna do, y'all? We got to come up with a plan because, see, I know some women, they not gonna be taking this, okay? And they are hoarding the wealth. They're hoarding the wealth. And today, Iran rejected to just do a stop. They said they will not do a stop order with Trump. They want President Obama to speak on behalf of the United States. So I pray that happened because I'm just getting tired of it. I'm just getting tired. And this is our history. Listen.
This is why they're trying to erase our history. Because when you understand our history, it's been through worse than this.
Yes.
You mean to tell me you can snatch us from the coast of Africa? You can place us in the bottom of ships. You can sail us over waters. Some of us jumped over. Some of us stayed in. We didn't know the language. We could land in a place we had never been in before, didn't know each other, didn't know you. You didn't know us. But then we were able to develop a culture that is envied around the world. We were able to build institutions. We were able to build banks. We were able to build communities. We were able to build churches. We were able to build the White House that man sit in today. He spoke and said, why are you looking for the living amongst the walking dead? Nothing is because you walking dead. Anytime you can threaten the IRS status of universities because they don't believe what you believe and they let their students exercise their First Amendment right, it's because you walk. Anytime you think you can sell Bibles and tennis shoes. That ever had to talk themselves out of some things because the enemy was trying to make you believe it was over. Is they didn't let their trauma create paralysis. Because you do know the purpose of what is going on today is for the purpose of traumatizing us so that we end up paralyzed. You do know what is happening today is designed to make us so fearful. What to do? We won't act, we won't speak, we won't gather, we won't celebrate. But I need somebody who know that when you from down here, you're not scared of nothing and nobody. I need a few people to understand that I'm not gonna let anybody from the White House or anybody living in my house to keep me from being a witness on behalf of God. The Bible says this is why they're trying to erase our history.
I want y'all to know they're trying to erase our histories. We built this country. We built this good old United States. And now we're watching a government take everything that we've earned. We need to have discussions with our in-house, our children first. We need to tell them to be on the bolo, be on the lookout, because they're snatching our children. They're doing things, and guess what? They want to put us in fear. We cannot be in fear. We need to be soldiers. We need to be what the Malcolm X is telling us. We need to be what the Louis Farrakhan is telling us. We need to do what the Martin Luther King said. He had a dream, and you're not going to let nobody take it away from you. We need to come together and rationalize what's going on here. Are we going to sit up here and let them take everything we got? We can't. And I have been watching stuff happen. Malcolm Jamal Warner's wife. This man died, and in 1996, he did a trust, a family trust, which included his mother. She says that Malcolm Jamal Warner, who can't speak for himself, did not want kids, but then he came to her and said, hey, I want to have a child. Malcolm Jamal Warner never changed his trust. In 2022, when he got married, he never reorganized his trust. Malcolm Jamal Warner had a business with his mother, who he left as an executor of his trust. His wife was a psychologist or psychiatrist where she can make money. For a whole year, she didn't ask for no money from the family. So she comes up on the anniversary of his death. The day before, she has an interview with Gail. Oh, sweet baby Gail. You know, Oprah's Gail. And she tells them that Malcolm promised her a $1 million insurance policy. Now, they've been married since 2022, and he never got a policy at all for her. She also signed a prenuptial agreement. So now she's suing Malcolm Jamal Warner's mother, named Pamela. So Malcolm Jamal Warner had two houses. Pamela sold one of those houses because it had her name on it and it was in that trust. She's saying, you need to give me the $1 million he promised me before we got married. But problem was, only person saying that he was in the middle of reorganizing the trust was the ex-wife. There is no documentation except the prenuptial agreement that said he was going to give her a $1 million insurance policy, but never did. His trust was from 2019. He never added his wife or his minor child. Now, I'm interested to see how that works because in that trust, he left everything to his mom and brothers and sister. He never went back the day he married this woman and left. I want to see how they're going to come out with this case, because if that is the case, if I make a trust and don't add my husband, can he fight my kids? Because we was pillow talking and I said I was going to give him $1 million and $5,000 a month for doing this and that. He told his wife she was in charge of this and that and this and that. But baby, it's nowhere in writing. I wonder if they're going to make Miss Pamela Warner dump some of that money on over to his wife because he didn't have it written down. And the prenuptial agreement didn't stipulate anything that was in that revocable trust. He never even put the houses, the California house and the Georgia house, in her name. I wonder, are they going to make that mother pay the wife? Now, should the mother pay? That's your damn granddaughter. You need to set up something for her granddaughter. But we're going to see, because mama came out and made a statement that she ain't never met a greedy human being. She didn't say it was his wife, but we all know. But I ain't never met a grandmama that won't take care of the kids, not unless she set up her granddaughter some kind of college fund or something. I believe that Miss Pamela Warner need to do some soul searching and give her granddaughter, hey, G-Lo, hey, Be Still. Be Still. You look great. Thank you. The GoFundMe for Bree is right there, y'all. Please, if y'all can. Bree passed away and she left 3 children. And one of her son is getting ready to go in high school. And that was her heart and joy. So y'all, if y'all can. But we got another mother and wife fighting. Black Panther, Black Panther. Well, the wife ain't giving the family no money like she's supposed to. And they think that she is squandering the money. Now, y'all will be surprised how short they were married. Months, not years. He married her months before he died. And you know, he also died of pancreatic cancer that took him away from here. Y'all, we got people fighting over money. But the story is, when you fight over money, you know who wins? The lawyers, the courts. Because by the time you get finished fighting that person, Miss Pamela Warner could, in hers, give the girl $1 million. You got the young man's house. Let her have the house that she lives in with her daughter. And because what Miss Pamela Warner is breaking her relationship up with her precious granddaughter. So she needs to come and search her heart. I can't believe this woman is not giving his wife, not his BM, not his side chick, his wife, no money for that granddaughter. Thank you, G-Lo. Y'all, we got to come back here. I don't know what's going on with my internet, but I'm going to check it out. Colon cancer. That's right, G-Lo. He died of colon cancer. But I'm telling y'all, it's black people, because I had to have this surgery, y'all. I had a hysterectomy. And years later, I started developing a bunch of scar tissue, and scar tissue wrapped around my my BOWEL. And they got all of it and told me I had to rest. And I got stitches inside, and they put the glue on the outside. So, baby, today I just got up and I wanted to dance. I wanted to just relax, and anything that was drama filled, I stayed out of that because I didn't want to hurt myself. Y'all know that I could feel everything in my stomach when I was going through this pain. But you know what? I took myself off them pain pills fast. I did not take all those pain medicines. I did not take them consistently every day. I even skipped a day. And they only gave you 7 uh, Percocets. So I took myself off of it, and I laid there in that bed like I was supposed to. Because in 19 days, I'm going to be 61 years old. 61 looks good on me, and I want to keep moving like I'm 31. I ain't going to say 21, but 31. After this video, y'all, please, if y'all can give $5, $10, school is starting in Texas. So her son is going to need some school clothes. They need to bury their mom. Y'all help. I'm going to contribute. Whatever I see y'all give on the GoFundMe, I'm going to also give. I wanted to give directly to the son that's getting ready to go to school. That's what I wanted to do. But y'all give any way that y'all want to. I'm going to put up 2 dance videos I did. One I did this morning, one I did this afternoon. Y'all hit the like up there. Y'all hit the like button. I'm back. But when I come back tomorrow, I promise you I'm going to listen. We got to talk about some things we've been watching on YouTube. Y'all tell me some topics y'all want me to comment on. And I'm going to comment on some things, whether it's Nolan Wells, the Bells, everybody. I want y'all to know that I've been in this bed paying attention, honey. Yeah, it's been, eating. My sister and everybody, people flew here to cook for me. That was wonderful. Prosperity didn't. She didn't come from DC. Tanya didn't come. People that the cooks of the group, I thought they was coming, but I'm drinking plenty of water, y'all. I love y'all, and I promise y'all I'll be back. I don't want to push it too much. But y'all hit my like button because I am back. Don't forget. Look at my shorts. I'm going to post it. Let me see. Thank y'all for all coming. Let me see. Please donate if you can. No amount is too small. Prayers for everyone in need. We're glad you're back, but rest as long as you need to. Yes. Comment on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, Portia and Sway, baby. But I'm going to tell y'all, K. Michelle was no match for Portia. Kelly should have known to stay under the radar because they know that Portia can get down. But the person who surprised me on Real Housewives of Atlanta was the basketball player wife, Angela. Angela be reading them for filth. I like Angela because she came to play. And she is shooting 3-pointers with me, okay? Angela is not playing with Portia. She don't care who you is. But what puzzles me about Angela, after Portia would say she would sleep with her husband, how can you mess with a woman like that anywhere? Portia said she will beat Charles down. She will ride him and straddle him. I want to know, how is Angela siding with Portia? But this season is going to be good in the hood. Y'all make sure y'all watch that reunion, because at that reunion, y'all gonna learn something very special. Y'all loving marriage. Huntsville is on its way back in. Listen, I don't know how they can go, but Trish is gonna be there back. We got but I heard that Trish Ken ain't coming back. I heard Ken might be back a little bit in the beginning, but it was something that happened down there related to DV allegedly. We're gonna say alleged, but DV and Ken had to be taken off of the show. Tanya, I love you too, but you didn't come and cook for me. Um, we're gonna be watching Love and Marriage Huntsville's coming back. Y'all pay attention to Carlos. Carlos be throwing some dirt on people's names, and guess what? He do it just a sly, cause he'll get Dustin and he'll get Claudia to say what he needs to say. Y'all, I think Candy miss having her beard. I really believe Candy missed having Todd because Todd was dumb. I don't care what you say, Todd was dumb. He thought that he could push Candy in a corner. Candy gave up that 400 and something $1,000 and made it back when she went on tour. So I'm telling you, it's a lot of things going on. Y'all better pay attention to Love and Lockup. We got Tay that do that, but y'all keep your eye on Camera Rail. I'm telling you, Camera Rail be posting like that message from Nolan Wells. When y'all hear the granddaddy, the cops say the granddaddy said, "Don't go check the boat and don't check the boat because they're members." Y'all, they unalive that boy, and y'all know it. We know it, and we just got to get to the bottom of it, and we cannot afford to let another black soul be taken away where we take our eyes off of Nolan Wells, because this is going to teach us a lesson. Y'all know that y'all can't all go to Cracker Barrel and be the only burnt toast. You can't do that. But they are taking people's pages for talking about, yeah, Angela do be lying though. But Angela will throw anything out of there to get them off of her. Shamia and Portia. Oh, I'm sorry to see that friendship breakup. But hey, Shamia, I've been there, girl. I have been there. Shamia and Portia was they grew up together. They had children around the same times, and their mamas. And baby, when they said that Shamia mama slept with her daddy brother, I was like, dang, Portia is going to scorch the earth, and Portia is ready to drop into fire and brimstone if Shamia don't look. They done said Shamia has been, she might got that Wakanda dick forever, but they saying that Shamia be out there. She sleeping with pastors and everybody. What, I guess she going to get it prayed for. I don't know, but it's all alleged. But Portia is putting it out there. I mean, that Shamia is, she might be part of the easy pass, you know, group. And Portia, don't you can't speak, but Portia, at least she admitted, yeah, I'll take an African, I'll take a woman. Y'all, I told my girls the other day, I say, y'all need to go and look at that sermon Portia did about homosexuality. Girl, the same thing she preached against, baby. Portia is up in there. Portia is doing what she want to do, and I'm glad she happy. Y'all go check out Lakeisha Keisha as well. Lakeisha Keisha is staying on the necks of the Nolan Wells case. Now, y'all, this is the last case I'm gonna talk about. Did y'all see Pastor Pickle Penis? And he was apologizing for having that woman. I don't want to say her name because girl is trying to sue everybody to say her name negative. But Pastor Pickle Penis was apologizing for having that young lady come and saying that she had no degree, and they was making up all these ology words, theology, and all these crazy words that a degree she got. And the guy who's saying that she got the degree from the unaccredited don't exist place wanted to challenge Pastor Pickle Penis. Now y'all know Pastor Pickle Penis. He ain't no preacher. He gets up there and say what he want to say, and people like Jamal. You know they like him. He give out Christmas and Thanksgiving dinners and all of that. That's all you got to do is give people, and people love you then. But that woman be over there, still doubling down, tripling, quadrupling that she has a degree. She is going to jail, y'all. That is not alleged. That girl is going to jail. She better call Portia and get some notes. When you go in there, you got to be gay for the stay, girl. That's how much time she gonna get. So y'all need to go over there and check that out. Look, I'm trying to listen. This computer is really messing me up. Glad you're healing. Thank you, Kelly. Don't do too much. Yep, I'm not doing it. Hustle in Houston. Listen, I don't know the lady name, but she got the little short gold hair. She messing around with this young boy, and everybody know he cheat. And she's insisting on being a cougar. I don't watch that too much because you know what, y'all? This is the God honest truth. Every time they put a black reality show up there, we don't see no black excellence. We see the hoes, the hustlers. We seeing housewives breaking their marriage down to the ground, and then they want to come out being known for selling eyelashes and makeup and perfumes and hair and this and that. We're not seeing no black good examples. Name one show that you can tell me was a perfect example of black excellence. You got older women still trying to be like they 21 and not married. What is the value in their marriage? I'm saying, oh my goodness, I don't know what's going on. Let me see. Heart and Hustle Houston, you're talking about Chloe. Yes. I listen. Chloe know that young boy done cheated on her once, baby. They don't, when they come back and you let them back, they don't just cheat. They learn how to cheat. But it's one topic I want to get on, and we're gonna have to go into membership for this because people do not want to people do not want to really talk about it. But y'all, what is going on with our dig on children? I ain't talking about mine. Okay, I'm talking about, and it might be mine sometime. Okay, but I want to talk about two things. How is everything that went on, that happened to Nolan Xavier Wells? The white people are the victims. The white people, they trying to make them the victims. I don't understand that. But listen to this. For every single mother out there, single father, tell me, put a one in the chat if you agree with this, what you're getting ready to hear, or put a two in the chat if you disagree.
Parents. The parent who stayed gets blamed for everything. The parent who left missed birthdays, skipped child support, never showed up to the games, never helped with homework, somehow gets remembered as the one who would have done it better. Meanwhile, the parent who sacrificed everything, worked overtime, stayed up sleepless nights, missed meals so their kids could eat, is now being told they ruined their child's life. I'm not saying every single parent got it right, but I'm saying this. The parent who stayed shouldn't always carry the blame, while the parent who disappeared escapes accountability. Sometimes the greatest sacrifice was simply staying. Now, I got a question for y'all today. Do you think the parent who stayed gets judged harder than the parent who left? Tell me what you think down here in the comments. You guys make sure you like, follow, and share.
Y'all, what he is saying, which I think is so true. If you were married, dating your children's father, and he left, and your children grow up, and you stayed, You didn't go on trips that you could have went on, all the working you did. You cleaned the house, you made sure they got them Jordans, you made sure they had everything they needed. But then your child turns 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 and tell you ruined their life. Has How do you feel about that? Do you feel this is going on in our Black community more and more and more, where the children that you stayed with and did your best raising multiple kids, giving them everything they need? Do you feel? I know the Bible says that daughters would turn against their mothers and sons against their fathers, but are y'all seeing where us Black mothers are being torn down by society, being torn down by our children? How many of y'all have been through this? If you agree that this is happening in our community, please put a one up here. If you think that this is not going on, because ever since they told us we can't discipline our kids, look what's happening. We can't even discipline our own kids. But our kids are the ones that go to school and don't write in cursive. Some of our kids don't even know division. They might know multiplication, but not division. They taking education out of school for our children. But baby, the rock they threw, it was a boulder, because it's also hitting middle and low class people, including me. I mean, right now I'm holding on by a thread. Not holding on by a thread, but I can make it. But in the future, if they did take Social Security, um, a lot of things are going to make a struggle for people who worked all their lives and they didn't have Social Security. I'm going to tell you that I have been through exactly what this man is talking about, where your children are entitled. There is no love there. You love them, but they are upset about the way their life has ended up. But during this healing, I'm not letting nothing or nobody outside this house disrupt my healing right now. But I want y'all to think about that. The absent parent gets the free pass. You was there for the measles, mumps, the shots, the broken leg, the broken hand, the needing this, the kids needed that. You were there and you don't get what you need. So I thank all you single mothers, all you mothers that raised your children with Santa Claus daddies, meaning they only gave sometimes and maybe on Christmas. I applaud all you women, and I applaud the ones that are still going through this, because it was a lady who was just trying to keep her son out of jail. She was on the internet saying, "This is the only way I can reach him. I love you. Why are you doing this?" It is just, I've been watching a lot on the Insta and on the YouTube. But y'all, please hit my like button. We're going to have that discussion. How do we reprogram our children to, you can even tell them, I have sacrificed for you. You may not think I sacrificed for you. I have stayed up praying for you that you make it home and you live. Our kids are not appreciating us the way they're supposed to. Hey, Scotty by nature. I told my 31-year-old, unbothered and unapologetic. Yep. But you know what? On the other hand, there are children that can come to their parent and say, "You weren't there for me the way you should have been. And now that I have succeeded, you want me to give. Baby, the Bible do say honor your mother and father. But people fail to read the verse behind that. It says, what? Don't do what to your children? Hey, we need to stand up. We need to start getting our households in order. Y'all, yeah, howdy, Dr. Brian. Give them to God and keep it moving. But sometimes it's You give it, but then something else reoccurs. But right now, I can tell you that my son is clean at this moment. I'm glad about that, and I'm praying that it continues. And everything is, you think that is a mountain, isn't a mountain, and that's what I say. Can't stand Labrina. Yeah, we're gonna keep our eye on these reality. Y'all, please go over there and subscribe to Scotty by Nature. He's getting ready to do his program again. Scotty be over there telling it like it is, how he feels. Listen, visit all your favorite content creators. And sometimes people that you feel like you don't like, go give them a view because they might say something that perk your interest. Look, y'all, I'm trying to come back with a new slate and not be going after anybody. That's my goal. When I turn 61 and I got 19 days, don't mess with me because I will get you. But I want to be able to come back and don't go after anybody. But y'all know my rule. It's a thumb rule. You come for me, I'm going to come back. I just want y'all to know. But I just love y'all so much. I thank y'all for y'all prayers. I thank y'all for y'all concern. And I'm telling you, it's been a hard thing because I'm older. So I thought I was going to snap back. But right after this video, y'all watch my dance videos and hit like. I'm putting 2 of them up that I did today. And this was my first day dancing. So I love y'all all. I promise you I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to try to make it back by like 12 or 1 o'clock. If not, I'll be back in the evening. And on Thursday, I'll do a long live so we can deep dive into some stuff that's really going on. Y'all, this is about to be a civil war. It ain't going to be black on black on black. They trying to come after us. Watch your back. I love y'all. Have a great night. Bye.